Yeah. I want to thank you so much for just taking care of my kids, man. And ain't nobody reach out to them. Ain't nobody call them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? That meant so much. You know what I'm saying? That you reached out to them and took the money away while I'm in this spot, man. And I appreciate you. Bird up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I love you so much, man. It's like you raised me even when I didn't know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel the love, man.
Brace yourselves, because the biggest bombshell in hip-hop just dropped. Kanye West has a brand new track out, and guess who's featured? Diddy, Diddy's son King, and Northwest? Yes, his own daughter. And Kim Kardashian is furious. She went all out. Legal letters, emergency meetings, to stop this release. But Kanye pushed ahead anyway. Now everyone's asking, is Kanye using North to prop up Diddy's image? Is this crossing the line in co-parenting? And what could this mean for Kim's fight to keep her daughter away from the spotlight? Grab some popcorn, because this story is loaded with drama, controversy, and serious family tensions. Let's jump right in. We've got reports that Kim did everything in her power to stop this song from dropping. She sent legal letters, tried to block it, and basically said, "No way is my daughter being used on this track." But Kanye, being Kanye, powered ahead regardless. So, in today's video, let's dig into what exactly went down behind the scenes, the legal drama unfolding, and why this track is already sparking so much backlash from fans, critics, and yes, even Kanye's closest circle. Buckle up, because this story is layered, complicated, and it's stirring up major family drama. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian's legal fight to keep her daughter off Kanye's new track. In the days leading up to the release, Kim went to great lengths: cease and desist letters, emergency mediation sessions, you name it, to block North's involvement. Why? Because she believes this song could drag North into adult conflicts she's too young to understand. But despite the legal push, Kanye dropped the track anyway, reportedly with Diddy's support. If the rumors are true, Kim's legal team argued that including North's name and vocals was not only a breach of their custody agreement, but also a violation of trademark protections. It's a bold legal stance, but one that reveals Kim's determination to protect North's best interests. Now, here's what gets complicated. Kim holds exclusive trademarks for North's name and likeness, something she secured years back for business and branding reasons. But Kanye claims he was never fully aware of all the trademark details. He says he simply wants to use their daughter's voice in his art. Obviously, the courts will have the final say, but for now, it's Kim versus Kanye in a fight that could reshape the boundaries of celebrity parenting. So, we've talked about the track's release and Kim's legal battle. Now, let's dig into the core of their conflict, the trademark dispute over North's name. A lot of people don't realize that Kim Kardashian actually holds exclusive rights to North's branding, everything from her name to her likeness. She locked down these trademarks years ago, back when North was just a baby, mostly to prevent outsiders from using her image or name for profit. But here's where it gets tricky. Kanye claims he never fully grasped all those legal details. He feels blindsided that he can't just feature his own daughter without Kim's permission. From what we've heard, Kim isn't budging, and that's because she says it violates their custody agreement and puts North at risk of being exploited. Now, fans are split. Some say Kim is being overprotective, using legal red tape to stop Kanye's creative freedom. Others argue she's doing exactly what a responsible parent should, shielding her kid from grown-up controversies. And in the middle of this standoff is an innocent 10-year-old girl whose name is generating big headlines. One major question remains. Will Kanye respect the trademark restrictions going forward, or will he keep pushing the boundaries? This legal tug-of-war is about more than a single track. It's about where the line gets drawn between an artist's right to share his life through music and a mother's right to protect her child's privacy and image. However it plays out, it's clear this trademark showdown is fueling an already volatile situation. And if you think things are heated now, just wait until you hear what Kim's planning next. So, let's dive into the heart of all this. Why would Kanye West risk so much backlash, including a legal fight with Kim, just to feature Diddy on his track? According to insiders, Kanye sees this as an opportunity to help Diddy polish his public image, especially now that Diddy's name is all over the headlines for some pretty serious allegations. And that's not the only issue. Kim is reportedly outraged because it's their daughter being used as a pawn in someone else's reputation repair. If you factor in Diddy's recent controversies, you can see why Kim, or any mom, would balk at the idea of placing a 10-year-old in the middle of that storm. Whether you believe Kanye's doing this out of genuine loyalty to Diddy or simply seeking media attention, one thing is crystal clear. This strategy has backfired. Instead of boosting Diddy's image, it's sparking even more questions about his and Kanye's judgment. And for Kim, it's just one more reason to keep North far away from the chaos. So, is Kanye's desire to stand by Diddy worth risking a massive co-parenting blow-up? Many fans and legal experts are saying, absolutely not. But, as we all know, Kanye's never been one to shy away from a polarizing move. Let's see how this plays out. So, here's the backdrop that makes Kanye's collaboration with Diddy so explosive. Diddy's been under intense scrutiny, facing allegations of federal trafficking and other serious claims. While the details are still unfolding, it's enough to turn a lot of former friends and fans away, or at least make them think twice about being publicly associated with him. Because of these allegations, Diddy's in a precarious position. He's already a household name, but not for all the right reasons. By featuring North on the new track, some say Kanye is attempting to sanitize Diddy's public image, essentially using a family-friendly angle to offset these damaging rumors. But the big question is, should a child be involved in any way, shape, or form with someone who's currently mired in this level of controversy? Kim Kardashian's answer is a resounding no, and that's why she's so adamant about keeping North out of it. Legal experts point out that if the allegations against Diddy escalate, having North's name and voice attached to him could become a PR and legal minefield down the line. Fans are also debating how much responsibility Kanye and Diddy share here. If Diddy is innocent, is it still wise to bring a child into the spotlight with someone under such a heavy cloud of suspicion? Many say no. It's one thing for an adult to choose who they stand by. It's another to drag a 10-year-old into the fray. Ultimately, the controversy isn't just about one song. It's about how Kanye and Diddy navigate a crisis of credibility. Will associating with North help clean up Diddy's image? Or will it only deepen the public's distrust of both men? The jury's out, but it's clear that Kim's not waiting around to find out. One of the biggest sticking points for Kim is how North ended up on this song in the first place. By all accounts, North's recent studio visit with Kanye was supposed to be a rare father-daughter catch-up, considering it's reportedly been weeks or even months since he'd seen any of his kids. So imagine Kim's shock when that visit suddenly turned into a surprise recording session. From her perspective, it feels like Kanye isn't just trying to bond with North. He's turning what should be personal family time into a creative project. And given everything going on with Diddy, the timing couldn't be more inflammatory. Instead of a peaceful reunion, Kim sees a potential PR stunt that ropes North into a very adult controversy. Now, remember, Kim's been vocal about wanting to shield North from the darker aspects of the entertainment industry. She's worried that being part of this track is not only inappropriate, but could also harm North's emotional well-being. After all, this is a 10-year-old, not an adult who can weigh the risks of controversy. The real issue here is trust. Has Kanye violated an unspoken agreement about how they handle North's public presence? It seems Kim believes so. Whether you're Team Kim or Team Kanye, you have to admit, using a long overdue bonding session with your child to record a track, especially one tied to scandal, is bound to spark some outrage. And right now, that outrage comes from the one person North needs most, her mom. Kanye West has always been known for pushing boundaries, but lately, he's crossed lines even his most loyal fans can't ignore. Let's start with his disturbing comments praising Hitler and claiming to be a Nazi sympathizer. That alone created a wave of backlash, leading brand partners, celebrities, and political figures to distance themselves from him as fast as they possibly could. But recently, Kanye's rhetoric has shifted to a fresh target: women. He's been quoted saying, "Men make the final decision," which people are calling a blatantly misogynistic stance, especially in the context of his ongoing custody battle with Kim. He's basically telling her, "I'm the father, I make the rules." Obviously, that doesn't sit well with modern values of shared parenting or gender equality. At this point, many people, fans and critics alike, are worried about his mental health, while others say these views reflect his true character. One thing is for sure, the damage is real. The question is whether Kanye is willing to change course, or if he'll continue doubling down on what many see as hateful, inflammatory statements. And now that he's involving his daughter, the stakes are even higher. And that brings us to perhaps the most important piece of this puzzle: North West herself. Remember when Kanye used to call out Hollywood for exploiting kids, for putting them in the limelight way too early? Well, fast forward to now, and he's actively placing North in the center of a swirl of controversy, and doing it alongside Diddy, who's facing serious allegations. At the end of the day, the real tragedy here is that a 10-year-old is caught in the crossfire between two of the most famous and controversial figures in entertainment. We can only hope the adults in her life step up to protect her best interests, rather than continue fueling an endless cycle of drama.